It's go time. Let's do this. And this thing's just keep going higher. To go up to here. Still works. They probably won't drop that much. I think we're going up here. Towards this high over here. These highs, 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, they're probably gonna go towards these highs here. It's too clean. This is already. Yeah, this is already swept. Here, 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 and here. So market's about to open in 3 minutes. I have a guess what they're gonna do. And this entire thing is just delivering higher. Can't deny it. They might come down and sweep this at most. This should be not taken. That's weird. Enable. Should be able to message. Let's see. Can you message? Oh, we can figure it out later. Market is open. Let's see. That's what they do. I'm honestly looking for them to go higher towards these highs over here. Of course, we have these lows, but these are more attractive for me. Just because we swept this, all this over here. First minute we just open. Just straight go higher. So we buy here. This will be our stop. This is very hard to hop in along, by the way. They don't give you any entries, pullbacks. I could get in on this fair value gap. We'll see. Okay, works now on PC. Alright, awesome, man. Yeah, it has been a while. We haven't traded in a while. Glad to be back. Might be something to do with mobile. Not sure. Alright, let's see what they do here. $9.22. Kind of wanted to hop in here on this fair value gap. So we buy it right here. Our stop would be here. But how far can this thing go? So we buy, we're looking for 90 points. Be somewhere up here. This will be pretty much all-time highs. Alright, I'll take a shot long here. Try this here, see if we can fill it. Nishi taking any trades yet? Still watching Nish? Still trading? I know you get on earlier. Nice. Good to hear, man. Let's see if this thing drops down. I'll be happy to take it long here for a stab long. Let's see if they go higher. They're not gonna leave these open, most likely not. These highs, they're gonna sweep through them like it's nothing. All-time highs is a new market. Yeah. Alright, we're dipping to this gap. Alright, we're in long. See how this plays out. We're looking for them to go higher, much higher. Stops is about 15 points-ish. prefer if they don't fill this entire gap in. Just leave it a little bit open like this. And if they do that and they start going higher, this will make our longs perfect. Especially when they don't close a 1 minute within the bottom portion of this and they leave it open. Like exactly like this. We have a 30-second gap here, but since we're long, we're looking for them to inverse this, which they are doing right now. $929.50. Yeah, close above this gap. 30-second gap to go higher. They're working through some of the stuff over here, so it might not be super clean. That's why we see this little pullback. Until we find out, we're just gonna wait. All-time highs, man. Very close to all-time highs. Honestly, I went to get long here, but it was pre-market, so it wasn't time for me to get in. But yeah, this over here would have been a great long, simply because we took out these lows here with this move, and all these here was this move, as well as a second one for measure. So that's why we're bullish. Trade might take a while. Let's draw this thing out. As soon as I draw this out, they're gonna stop us, which is what they're doing right now. Just kind of crazy. Alright, see if they stop us out or not. They're gonna do it. Perfect timing. Just because they did this, they closed in the gap. I'm thinking of getting out here, or somewhere up here at least. See how they close this candle. 1 minute candle. No. Okay, we closed below. We are in versus gap, so they're probably gonna stop us out. We're this close. I don't see why they won't. Okay, we're stopped out. First loss on the day. This is totally fine. Take one more trade. Smaller stop smaller TP, but we take 2 contracts. If we inverse this gap, I might get back in long. Our stops and TP are much smaller, so this can be a quicker trade. Watching the 5-minute gap. Let's see, 5-minute gap. Oh, this gap right here. Yeah. Okay, nice. This would support our longs if we go higher, because we are still bullish on them taking these highs over here. At least these highs. Okay. Okay, we inverse this again. I will try for no long here. We're in long. We're a short trade. If we get stopped out, we're done. We have a small, tiny, bearish fair value gap here. I'm looking for them to inverse it. It waited too long. The 5-minute fair value gap. This one. We don't have any news today or anything super crazy this week, so it might be a slow week. Okay, we close back above, or we inverse this gap as well as close back above this gap. So this is a very nice situation we're in. Unless they want to stop us out. Our stop is very small. Wait, let me draw this thing out. As soon as we draw it out, we're gonna get stopped out. Watch. Happens all the time. Alright, they're gonna stop us out now. Which is totally fine. We're stopped out here, we're done. I'm looking at these highs they've created. Even though this high is higher than this high, this is very somewhat smooth. Yeah, smooth highs. They're probably gonna blow through these if they go higher. They're gonna blow through these highs over here. Hopefully blow through these highs as well, because that's our target. That's where we're targeting. So if I was short right now, I would not be comfortable with these highs here they're making. They could go lower, stop us out, but I still would not be happy seeing these. I'll be sweating. Especially when on this run up, they have not swept even this high. They swept some of the stuff over here at least. It's just choppy a little bit. They're not delivering higher yet, but I still think they're gonna deliver higher, at least above this high. There's a lot of stops resting above here, especially when all the stuff to the left is swept. They swept deep within this inefficiency here, as well as these consecutive lows. Everything swept. These lows over here. Like all of this. Okay, that's not a good example. Yeah, this low is swept. So these lows were swept here and here. So this swept all this again, as well as this low. So this was why I was bullish, just because of this. And this over here supported it. Yeah, this price action supported, especially when we did not close below this. The wicks punctured through it, here and here as well. So good example of why they're going higher. We tried getting long here on this gap, but they stopped us out. Totally fine. We got in long again after they closed back above, and we did a retest. They went a little deeper into this middle gap, and that's okay because they did not stop us out. See them push higher. They stop us out here, we're done. Niche, you still trading or you just watching? Think you wanted to get long, right? Off that 5-minute fair value gap. There was also a 15-minute fair value gap you showed me earlier as well. I think somewhere here. 15-minute gap. This gap right here. I think it was this one. $15-minute chart. Yeah, dude, these look so nice for a target. Very nice target. Just look at this. This was the overnight Sunday session. We traded down, worked through it a little bit, and now we're back up. If we're already up here, they're probably gonna sweep through this. $15-minute gap. Let's look at 5-minute again. Yeah, this thing dropped down to here, to this gap. Tested this gap, swallowed this gap, but we did not close below it, or even the half point at least. This like pretty much supports our idea that they're gonna sweep this high. Okay, we're above these now. I'll move my stops up to here, middle point of this gap. So our risk is much less now. So if they come backstop us out, it's not going to be a full loss. I don't want to move it to break even because they can test this gap again. Very unlikely, and if they do, they might stop us out. But I think we're going higher, and I don't feel safe putting my stops here because they could sweep these lows here but not test the middle point. So that's why I'm leaving my stops here instead of break even. It's not really break even, honestly, it's just where I'm happy placing my stops. So if my entry was like somewhere in the middle, I'll just place my middle here and it would be break even, but it's not. So this is where our stop should be, so this is where I'm placing it. Come on, sweep these highs here. This is already swept. We're getting close to this, and this is the all-time highs. We're looking for them to sweep the all-time highs. Waiting on the 15-minute entry. You've been typing that they're delaying your messages. It might be me, honestly. I think it's like a 10-second delay. So it's not real time. It's like 5 to 10 seconds delay. The setting might be on like 20-30 second delay. I'm not entirely sure. You're on mobile? Oh shit. Probably should hide this. It's got my name on it. One-minute charts. Let's look at this again. We'll about sweep these highs here. Okay, let's do this high. Okay, we're about sweep this. Looking at a 30-second. Okay, we've swept this high. Let's do this high now. Okay, this high swept. Hey, if they're this close, there's no way. Move stops break even here. There's no way they don't sweep the all-time highs, right? There's no way they're gonna come all the way back down, right? Since we're already here, might as well just sweep the all-time highs. If you know what I mean. Wouldn't hurt for them to do it. Modify to 1, and I'm gonna sell one here. Taking partials just because we've swept some highs, so I'm taking partials here. We have position of 1 left for them to sweep the all-time highs and more. So we took partials on 1. We're still waiting on 1 more. Mobile sucks and PC works good. Welcome back. Hey, thanks for coming, man. Welcome back. It's been a while. How long has it been? 2 weeks? I think it's been 2 weeks. Okay, we have a 30-second gap here that they're dipping into. This is a bearish gap. So if they respect this gap, they're probably gonna go down and stop us out. We're still in the trade, so we're not out yet. We took a loss here, and we got back in here, took partials here, and now we're just waiting on the others. Can they stop us out? Most likely. We already took partial, so this is a free trade. Another bearish gap here. If they start inversing this gap, they're probably gonna go towards this gap as well. John, you still trading? John the best. You done trading, John? Or you just watching? Waiting for an entry. Are you looking for shorts? You looking for longs? There's a 33-minute fair value gap, but did not fill. So I'm assuming you're looking for it to go higher. 3-minute fair value gap long. Let me see. Three-minute gap. Let's see. Oh, are you talking about this gap right here that they did not fill? This little tiny gap. Because we had a gap here at the open. Over here. Long, you say? Yeah. So I see two gaps on the 3-minute chart. This gap here and this gap here. 948. Okay, I see it, yeah. Okay. Man, that sucks. Almost filled it. We do have a low imbalance up here, but this will be more in the half point, so that would not be counted. But yeah, that happens. It happens. It's totally fine. You just gotta sit out when it does happen, cause can't really control it. Alright, so inverse this gap, and we made another gap, and now we're testing this gap. So our bullish buys is still going well, still going high. I am moving my stops up to here. Okay, so this is where we would be out on the trade. So if they somehow come all the way down to here, we are out. Looking so good for longs. Our target here is just this all-time highs. So if we do get long here to the all-time highs is like 20 points. So it's not much to target unless you want to target beyond the all-time highs. Okay, notice how the bodies are respecting this. We did not close below, we closed on it. The body opened below it, but there's no close below. And we're testing this gap here. So this supports our bullish bias. So they're probably going to take out these all-time highs now. This would also help if they inverse this gap, which they're working on doing that right now. Okay, we barely inversed it. It's not good enough for me. We gotta close above it, like a fairly good amount. Once they close back above this gap, we should not get below it, and that's where I move my stops. Okay, now we close back above, and that's when we move our stops. Oh shoot. Okay, so that's the all-time highs that they've just touched. Our stops are below here. They could come down and stop us out, but more favorable for them to sweep the all-time highs. Might get filled here, you say? Looking for longs. Are you scalping it? Or are you... Nisha, are you scalping? Did you get in? Just sweep these highs, man. Let us exit this trade. Sweep these highs, or stop us out so we can get out. Either or. 5 minute way before, but don't want to ride it. 5 minute gap. Alright, let me see. Oh, you're talking about this one here at the open? Yes, it's a scary one. Because your stops would need to be here. Say you were to take this gap. Anywhere in this gap you take, this pretty much would be where your stops need to be. And it's about, say you get to take the upper portion, is about 15 points. Okay, that's actually not that bad. 15 points of stop from here to here to target the all-time highs. Very good risk reward, 1 to 4-ish. It would be a little scary though, because it looks like they could probably go here. I don't trade on a 5 minute much, but this would be a difficult one to take because it's the open and you don't know if at the open if they're gonna go lower or not, unless you're confident that they won't. Okay, so they have not swept the all-time highs yet. All-time highs is still not swept. We have our stops here. We're just waiting. Yeah. They're using this gap as a area. They're testing it on the bullish side. If they do inverse this gap, they might go lower. So that's why we have our stops here. But as of now, we're still bullish until they sweep the all-time highs. We're still bullish. And everything up to now have supported our bias. Like everything they've done. Like we have this bearish gap here. Immediately inversed it. We also have another bearish gap here. They've inversed it as well. And have not, once they did, they have not closed back below it. And we have this bullish gap here, which they've respected. So everything up to now has supported our bias to go higher. So it makes sense for them to sweep these all-time highs. Tan Chen, man, what's up? Long, you longed it. Nice, good trade. What'd you get in at? Dude, I'm just waiting for them to close this out so it can be done for the day, man. They're taking forever trying to get out. Touched it like 2 times already, 3 times if you include these wicks. No news, yeah. No news is oh, 888, dude. I think the high was 888. Did you get in like or get out exactly 888? Were you filled? It's a great target, man. Me, I'm still in. My target is up here a little bit higher. Why didn't it fill you? Oh no, this yellow line is just a line. But these red things, these are my targets and stops. So my stops are down here, and my targets are up here, and I got in here. So I'm still in the trade. Hey, glad to see that you got out, man. We're both bullish bias. We're on the right side of the market. They might stop me out though. Would kind of suck, but is whatever. FOMC again tomorrow. Let me see. Oh, Chad Powell speak. Fed Powell. Powell speaks tomorrow. Oh, no idea what's gonna happen tomorrow then. Okay, we're testing this gap again. If they're through this one more time, they're probably gonna sweep through it. Okay, so we tested this gap one more time. Full port shorts. Dude, I use a short stuff like this, man. Like, they just want to go higher, and I'm just trying to short, like, on any bearish fair value gap. Like this gap here, I was shorted. And it'll stop me out, I'll be pissed, and I'll short it again on this, like, gap. And I'll short on any chance I get. Full port, too. That used to be me. Like this gap here, this gap here. I'll try to short it. Okay, they're digging into this gap here. After touching the all-time highs. They didn't sweep it, but they did touch it. They might stop us out here. Take this out. It's very busy on the chart, so I gotta take that out. I'll be happy if they stop us out, honestly, so we can just get out. Got things to do, man. We ain't here to sit here all day. Okay, stop us out here. Okay, we are stopped out on our trade. Though unfortunate, but it is a profitable trade, so we can't complain. We had 2 trades, one here, one here. First one was a loss. Second was a decently good trade. Didn't hit our full TP, but totally fine. We're okay with it. I say this is a good trade. We're happy with this. You hit 1 month paper trading this week. Hey, respect, man. I paper traded for like 3 months, 3 to 5 months ish. So I paper traded for a long time, man, before I even touched anything real. Actually, I did touch a real account. I blew it actually a few times, and then I started paper trading for 3 to 5 months because I had no money. But we're back. That was a while back. Lesson learned. But yeah, I still think we're gonna sweep these highs. There's no way they don't. They're not gonna go lower until they sweep these highs, I think. Unless they start getting below this gap, then my buys might start to shift. But as of now, I think they're going higher. It's just a little choppy because it's Monday and there's no news. But yeah, this is what I call it. Thanks for coming, guys. First win on the stream in a long time. Good to be back. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna call here. Thanks for watching, guys, and follow for more.